This is the Mercedes EQB 250 Plus. Today I'm driving it home. I'm leaving from Miami and heading to Sarasota, Florida, which is 230 miles away. The EQB has a range of 245 miles. I hope this estimated range is accurate and I don't get stranded along the way. I started my day here in North Miami at an FPL charger where I topped up to 100% state of charge. Oddly, the dashboard showed an estimated range of 290 miles. After checking my tire pressures, I headed for the interstate, aiming to drive at a speed of 80 miles per hour. I was occasionally slowed by traffic, but was able to maintain speed for the majority of the drive. Here you can see I'm accelerating onto the interstate and appreciated the Mercedes quick response. Like most EVs, this vehicle has plenty of power thanks to the high torque of the electric motor. It provides plenty of power to pass and to merge onto the interstate. Alright, now I'm on Alligator Alley. I just passed this Tacoma towing a four-wheeler with really tall tires. I've never seen one lifted this way before. I'm not sure if it can go that fast though with those large tires. Anyways, I've driven 48 miles now. The display shows 75% left. I estimated the range is now 206 miles, which feels more accurate. I'll check in again at the halfway mark or if I see something interesting along the way. Alright, so now I've reached 50% and I've only driven 100 miles. I'm passing this Honda Accord. Looks like they're struggling to maintain a constant speed. They must not use their cruise control. Do you know someone who does this, or maybe their cruise control isn't working? Alright, so with 50% left and 130 miles to go, I suspect I may not make it home tonight, but let's see what happens. Alright, after 152 miles, I'm down to 25% at this point. The range calculator feels more accurate, and I expect to reach 200 miles, which isn't going to be enough. Traffic has increased, and I'm surrounded by gas vehicles. It'd be nice if I was driving one right now. It'd be much easier and less time consuming if I have to stop to charge. In the US right now, electric vehicles make up less than 2% of the cars on the road. I feel it will continue to be a slow increase until EV technology improves and can more closely match the benefits of gas vehicles as far as the convenience factor. Alright, next I wanted to give you a brief review of the EQB. I rented this compact SUV from Budget Rental Cars for a few days and had a good overall experience. However, I would not recommend renting an EV for the typical renter, as you will likely be better suited with an ICE vehicle for the convenience factor. As a purchaser, it is a great 7-seater to consider. My personal priorities when evaluating a vehicle are seat comfort, ride quality, and visibility. The EQB offers a soft leather seat, but small for me, so I rated it a 6 out of 10. I would not want to sit in this seat for more than 3 hours, which works since the range prevents anything longer. The ride is comfortable with predictable suspension, and I gave it an 8 out of 10. The cabin is quiet thanks to the increased insulation provided by the high voltage battery. It would be nice to compare it directly to the gas version at some point. I rated the visibility 8 out of 10. It has large windows and upright seating, which gives you a commanding view of your surroundings. Alright, I'm down to 3% battery after 198 miles traveled. I expected to make it to my destination originally, but now I must stop and charge. Looks like 200 miles is all I'll be getting from this EQB, but let's see what happens to get the final number. Hoping I don't end up on the side of the road where this rollerblader would overtake me. There's a large bag in the road ahead, and this vehicle did not alert me in any way. I wonder how a self-driving vehicle would have reacted to this harmless bag. I know Waymo is now offering autonomous vehicle rides in Miami, something I will be testing soon. Still at 3% and heading to a charger now. Like a lot of EVs, it's recommended to daily charge to only 80% in order to increase the overall battery longevity. You can charge to 100% when needed, like I did today, since I was embarking on a long distance trip. I'm down to 2% and would like to run it down to 0% to complete the range test today. I hope I can make it to the charger. I'm almost there. Only one more stop sign and I'll have arrived. The odometer shows 203 miles, which is disappointing result given the vehicle's specs. My real world range ended up right around 205 miles. To summarize my experience with the Mercedes EQB Plus, it was overall enjoyable. The exterior of the vehicle is attractive and you won't stand out since it closely resembles the ICE version of the EQB. The car did not deliver the advertised EPA range, but it is somewhat expected when traveling at 80 miles per hour. The crossover SUV seats were slightly undersized for me, but comfortable enough for a 3-hour drive. The ride quality was good and visibility was excellent thanks to the vehicle's design. The EQB let me down in the end. I needed to charge up at this public charger and did not make it home. I hope you enjoyed this real world range test, and I'll have another one out soon. Thank you for watching.